If you're looking into the INIU 20,000 power bank, you probably want a reliable powerhouse to keep your devices juiced on the go. But here's what surprised me. While INIU promises ultra-fast 45W charging, compact size, and a built-in USB-C cable, there's more beneath the surface that's not so straightforward. You're about to find out why this power bank might not be the flawless companion you expect, and I'm here to break down the honest truth, warts and all. So, let's dive into the pros, cons, and hidden quirks before you click buy. First things first, this power bank boasts a whopping 20,000 mAh capacity packed into a surprisingly small design. That's excellent news if you're tired of lugging around chunky bricks that feel like a workout by themselves. According to INIU, it's powered by a high-density tiny cell battery, which means you should get high-capacity energy without the bulk. Perfect for travelers, students, and commuters who need backup power for those long days when outlets are as rare as a clean kitchen sink. But here comes the twist. While the size is compact, the weight is still noticeable. It's not as feather-light as you might hope if you plan to toss it in your pocket. So if you've been dreaming of a power bank that's as light as your phone, this might disappoint you. Now onto charging speeds, a highlight you won't want to miss. INIU claims this beast delivers up to 45W output, supporting PD, QC, and other fast-charging protocols. That translates to charging your iPhone 16 to 70% in just 25 minutes, or your Samsung S25 Ultra to 80%. Sounds like magic, right? Fast charging is a game changer for busy people juggling meetings, travel, or school. But here's the deal breaker. This speed is generally only achieved with compatible cables and devices. The built-in USB-C cable is handy for convenience, no doubt, but it's not always the fastest option. Plus, the cable length is pretty short, so if you want to charge and use the device at the same time, you better do some creative contortionist moves. There's a joke here. Why did the power bank refuse to stretch? Because it didn't want to lose its compact personality. Let's talk about this built-in USB-C cable because, honestly, that's one of the reasons this power bank grabs attention. Never forget your cable again, INIU promises. It's like a leash for your power bank, so it won't mysteriously eject your necessary cable at the airport security line. But here's the catch. Integrated cables can lead to durability concerns over time. Users have reported that after a few months of use, the cable can become frayed or less effective, turning your grab-and-go convenience into a frustrating search for a replacement cable. So if you're a heavy user or someone who's rough on tech gear, this power bank might turn into a tethered annoyance rather than a handy helper. You're probably wondering about multi-device charging, right? Good news here. The INIU 20,000 can charge up to 3 devices simultaneously. Imagine the power to save your phone, your tablet, and even a Bluetooth speaker all at once. This is a serious win for families, group travelers, or office warriors who don't want the chaos of multiple chargers and outlets. And you saw this coming, the power output gets divided across the ports, so charging speed slows when multiple devices are plugged in. It's the classic too many cooks spoil the broth scenario, but with electrons. So don't expect to fast charge all 3 gadgets at once at maximum speed. There's a second joke. Why did the phone bring friends to the power bank party? Because it heard it could charge 3 devices at once, but everyone ended up sharing juice like college students splitting the Wi-Fi. Compatibility is another strong point. This INUI model supports a wide range of devices, particularly favoring iPhones. From iPhone 12 series to the latest iPhone 17 models, including Pro and Max versions. This breadth ensures most Apple users are covered. Samsung and other Android devices using PD and QC protocols are also compatible. So yes, it's a versatile little powerhouse that plays well with lots of gadgets. However, some Android users have noted the fast charging function isn't always consistent across all devices or cables. So, If you're an Android purist looking for seamless power, a quick reality check is warranted. Battery longevity is where the story gets interesting. A 20,000 mAh capacity power bank sounds like a dream if you want to power your iPhone 16 up to 4 times without recharging. But here's the reality. The real-world capacity you get is less than the number suggests because of power loss during voltage conversion and the battery's age. This means after a year of regular use, you may notice shorter battery life and slower charging times. But that's pretty normal for any portable power device. The good news: INIU backs their product with an industry-leading 3-year INIU care warranty. That's quite the safety net compared to typical 1-year warranties. So if something does go south, you have support. Another practical point worth talking about is how quickly this power bank recharges itself. With a big battery, you'd expect long recharge times, right? The INIU power bank supports input charging through USB-C, which speeds up the recharging process compared to older ones, but you still should expect several hours to go from 0 to full. If you're someone who forgets to charge overnight, this could mean waking up to only a partially charged bank. A bit like me trying to wake up before my coffee, possible but not guaranteed. Let me drop a quick story here. A friend of mine took this power bank on a week-long trip, expecting it to be his savior. He's a heavy phone user, video calls, GPS, social media, you name it. Guess what? It mostly delivered, but started showing signs of fatigue by day 5, especially when charging multiple devices. He ended up juggling his devices strategically to stretch that battery. It wasn't ideal, but the sleek form factor and the fast charge saved the day a few times. So would I recommend it for a workweek trip? Yes. For an extended adventure in the wild, maybe look elsewhere for a rugged option. Rehook time. Want to know the biggest catch most people overlook when buying this power bank? Stay tuned. The biggest catch, frankly, is expectations versus reality. INIU markets the 20,000 power bank as ultra-small and ultra-fast, but in practice, it's a solid mid-sized power bank with some premium features and a few compromises. If you're chasing absolute feather-light convenience, you might want to keep scrolling. But if you need strong capacity with fast charging and built-in cable convenience packaged in a neat design, this is a contender. Just temper your expectations on cable length, charging speed consistency, and device weight. Here's another tip. Always consider what devices you're charging the most and how fast you need them powered. For Apple users who want a quick juice before a meeting or flight, this power bank shines. For heavy multi-device users who need simultaneous max speed charging, it falls a little short. Also, bear in mind the included cable's durability if you plan to throw it in backpacks or bags where it'll get knocked around. Joke number 3. What's a power bank's favorite type of exercise? A quick charge. Moreover, I found the design aesthetic to be a winner. It's sleek, modern, and not overbearing. Definitely something you'd be proud to snap a photo of next to your morning coffee or desk setup. The built-in digital display showing battery percentage is a nice touch, eliminating guesswork about how much juice you have left. For those who hate surprises, it's like having a fuel gauge for your phone's backup. We're hitting the resolution now. So should you buy the INIU 20,000 power bank? In short, yes, but with some considerations. It delivers excellent fast charging speeds when paired with the right cables and devices, supports multiple device charging, and holds a robust battery capacity, all while maintaining a relatively compact form. These features make it great for travelers, busy professionals, students, and anyone who needs reliable power over several days without constant recharging. However, if ultra portability, cable length, and maximum simultaneous charging speed are your top priorities, this might not be a perfect fit. Plus, if you're rough with your gadgets or want a power bank that lasts for years without signs of wear, keep the cable fragility in mind. I hope this honest review helped demystify the INIU 20,000 power bank. If you're ready to snag one for yourself, Check the latest price on Amazon through the link in the description below. Prices can change fast, so don't wait too long. This power bank is a solid addition to your tech arsenal, offering a good balance between power, speed, and convenience. And finally, the last joke for the road. Why did the smartphone blush? Because it saw the INIU power bank and realized it had been undercharged all this time. Thanks for watching. If you found this review useful, hit like and subscribe for more no-nonsense tech reviews. Stay powered up and see you next time.